Hi everyone, it's Burgess from Tranquility in Art. I wanted to show you my mixing palette that I use for my Hake Brush paintings, and I really wanted to show you the state of it. I mean, as you can see, it's really messy. I don't like to use the word dirty, but it is messy. I don't. For a long time, I haven't actually cleaned this. Let me go through the colors that I have here. I've got. I'm supposed to have ultramarine blue here. I'm supposed to have um, burnt umber, Payne's grey, a bit of black, lemon yellow, which has now gone all over here because I've mixed it up here. So it's lemon yellow here. I've got burnt sienna still here. This is some leftover deep green, and I've got a little bit of light red and yellow ochre here. Now, what I'd like to do is now normally in the past, most artists what they do is at the end of in the beginning, especially when they start painting, what they start doing is at the end of a painting session, they run this under a tap and clean everything up, which is great. I mean, I used to do that as well, but pretty soon I started to realize that by doing that, what am I doing? I'm actually wasting the paint because if you add water to this, a lot of this can be reconstituted. So today, what I want to do is I want to clean the palette. But I don't want to clean the palette. And by that I mean is that I want to use all this leftover paint, including bits here. I've got some blue, leftover blue here, and looks a little bit like ultramarine blue right there, right here. And what I want to do is I want to use, and I'm not going to finish using this obviously, or this, or even this little bit of yellow ochre, or even the black here, but everything else I might be able to use up. And what I want to do is use this leftover stuff in the palette, in the mixing palette, to paint a picture. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be painting. I might just be sort of just to use the paint up because it's a really waste of paint just to run it through a tap or wipe it off with a damp tissue. So I'm going to paint something. Now, for this, I'm going to use my Hake brush, of course. I'm going to use a rigger. I'm going to use this round number 4 from Funbow, and I'm going to use this brush that I found in a Dubai equivalent of a dollar store. And what I did was I took a pair of scissors and cut it off at an angle there. And using this part when it's semi-damp into fairly sort of um, thickish paint, you can get some nice foliage. Now, so that's what I'm going to do today. So I wanted to show you this and stick around and see what the painting turns out like. I mean, I'm just going to be using whatever there is here, anything and everything. I may even have strange looking skies because I don't have enough blue there. So I may get a sky with a bit of burnt sienna in it or something. So let's have a go and see how it turns out, but don't go away. Thank you very much. So let's get to the painting. to use up most of the paint. Um, what you see on the palette now is just watery paint, so you can't really do much with it. So I think I did the best I could. I didn't use up the yellow ochre, which is fine. I mean, what can you do with yellow ochre? And now, if you look at the painting, the sky is looking weird. That's because I didn't have blue, and I didn't have Payne's grey because that's the left remnants of the palette. But this is one way of using up leftover paint without throwing it away or washing it down the sink. So I hope you enjoyed that exercise, and do consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up, and let me know what you'd like me to paint in my next video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.